Hi, I'm Dave Graybill, host of the Fishing Magician Outdoor Cooking Show. Welcome to this episode. It's my great pleasure to be at the home of my good friend Tom Kallas, who is the owner of Hooked On Toys in Wenatchee. This gives me the opportunity to do something nice for Tom for a change, because Tom has been a tremendous help to me over the years, and we go back quite a ways now, don't we? And he has helped me so much, sponsoring my different radio and newspaper reports, but really, he has stepped up and helped me launch and get started with a lot of my events for kids. And every year he handles all the registrations for that huge event we have in Leavenworth, and that gets pretty hectic that last week, doesn't it, Tom?
It does.
But Tom has done a wonderful job servicing this Wenatchee Valley for all your hunting and fishing needs and everything else, and floaty toys and on and on. He's just done a wonderful job building that business there. But he's really given a lot back to this community, and it's my pleasure to be here and cook a great meal for Tom. And his brother Gust is here today too. And the name Kallas and Gust is Greek in origin. So I've done a little bit of research and come up with a Greek menu for tonight. And I think you guys are really going to enjoy it. I've got chicken that's been marinating all day. I've got lamb kabobs, and I'm going to round it out with a Greek salad. So this is really, I can't wait to dig in. I've actually pre-tested these recipes to be sure that you'd like them. Good. And I got the approval of my wife Eileen, so I think we've got a great meal on the way.
Sounds good.
Well, I'm going to let Tom exit, sit down and relax, have a drink, and Gust is going to step in and help me get this meal started. All right. Now, and again, we're at Tom's beautiful home up here with a gorgeous view and a brand new barbecue that we're breaking in. And the first thing we're going to do is get some of this chicken going. And as you can see, Gust, as I mentioned, this has been marinating all day long. It's got all these good juices flowing. In fact, I wanted to let people know, if they'd be interested in finding out this recipe for grilled chicken, they can go to globalgourmet.com and go to the Greek destination, and they can find the same recipe that I'm using here tonight. Not terribly complicated, but I don't want to spend a lot of time reviewing the ingredients. I want to get this meal going. So this is going to go right on the grill.
Those are pretty big legs.
They are, aren't they? And I brought more.
There's only 4 of us, Dave.
I know, and I actually had backup in case we had guests. So we'll get those on the grill and get them going. One of the things I might share with people is when I got this package out and opened them up, the way these are trimmed, there was a tremendous amount of fat on the lead edge of this thigh. That made for a pretty fiery grill when I put them on one of my other grills. And what I would advise people is to trim that back. It's very easy to flip that over, find that, trim it back, and then you're not going to have a lot of flare up. So now we've got our chicken going, and the next round is going to be these beef kebabs. They're lamb kebabs. Of course, this is Greek. And Gus is going to help me with that because he's the one that showed me a great device that works so well when you're doing kebabs, the FireWire. I tell you, I've used those now every time we grill. They're fabulous.
Yeah.
And Gus is going to give a demonstration of what those look like and how they work. And so I'm going to close this down and we'll keep an eye on this. But it looks like these are off to a good start.
Yeah, they look good already.
They smell good already.
Yeah, really good.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to shut this down, and when we come back, we're going to jump into our lamb kebab. Well, now, in this portion of our program, the next dish on our menu is a good old kebab. Now, we've probably had these at different times, and the difference between what I'm doing is I'm using lamb, which maybe you've experienced lamb too, but this has a very special quality, a wonderful flavor, and again, I was able to find just through the internet, the magic of the internet, a great, pretty simple recipe to marinate this lamb. And what I did is I found a leg of lamb is really the best thing to start with because it gives you the size of the meat and you have very little waste then. I tried shoulder, and which will work just fine, but I wound up with quite a bit of waste in terms of bone and things like that.
AmeriGas is the nation's largest supplier of propane and propane equipment. With over 650 locations all across the country, you can sleep easy knowing AmeriGas is right there to serve you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Are you building or buying a home? Ask your builder to make it propane. Make it AmeriGas. Learn more about the outstanding fixed pricing and affordable budget payment programs offered by AmeriGas.
Log on to amerigas.com.
Honey, you are not gonna believe this. I bought Pepsi Next.
What's Pepsi Next?
It's the new cola from Pepsi. It's got real cola taste, but 60% less sugar.
Real cola taste. 60% less sugar.
Yeah. I know.
It's unbelievable.
But this is the most impressive thing I've ever experienced in my entire life.
Oh, definitely. Let me get a camera. I've never had anything like it. My parents are gonna flip.
Yeah, they're gonna be so proud.
Introducing Pepsi Next. Drink it to believe it.
Are you getting this, honey? It's going viral.
Hooked on Toys!
If you enjoy preparing your fishing game, Hooked on Toys has everything you need to do it right. From vacuum sealers to smokers and all the seasonings and chips to go with them, you won't believe the variety of what Hooked on Toys has to offer the outdoor chef. They have an amazing selection of outdoor cookware too. Dutch ovens to camp stoves, camp tables, cookware to treat your family and friends to outdoor cooking at its best. It's all at Hooked on Toys, 1444 North Wenatchee Avenue, Wenatchee.
Hooked on Toys!
And what I'm adding to my leg of lamb is alternates of green pepper, red pepper, yellow pepper. I like to use a lot of different colors. And good old Bermuda onion is right on this skewer. And again, this is done on this. This is called Firewire, and this is something that Gust introduced me to down at Hooked on Toys, and it's just very convenient to work with. And one of the advantages is, say, if you were cooking steak and then you wanted to grill some vegetables to go with, you can just string that on there and then wrap it right around the meat and the other items you have on your grill. It's pretty fancy. Pretty neat way to go. Load up another one of our skewers with our lamb leg. And then I forgot to mention I have Roma tomatoes in here too.
Nice.
Yes, and I would recommend, and a lot of recipes suggest that you use cherry tomatoes. And what I find, and I don't know what your experience is, Gus, but those usually sort of burst and drain, and these Romas have a nice, good texture to them. They're very substantial, and they go through the grilling process very well.
This Firewire is awesome. We've sold over 200 of them. It's the hottest item.
That right?
We've actually had people come in and say, "I saw that on the cooking show. Well, where is that hot little tool?"
Gotta have it.
They're $9.99. You get 2 of them,
Oh, I know.
and it is the hottest thing.
And they're stainless steel, and so you just throw them in the dishwasher when you're done. It's really easy to clean up with those, and they're very handy and convenient. We love them.
The other thing that's great is this end of the fire wire. As long as you leave it outside the grill, it remains cool. So when you're ready to turn them over, you just grab that. You can pick it up, flip it over, and that's very convenient.
It is, and we're going to show people how that works. I'm going to sneak a peek at our chicken, which is grilling along nicely. That's going to be ready to turn here in just a few more minutes, I think. It's getting a nice crust on the outside here, so we're going to brown the opposite side of those here very soon. Going to make sure our grills are warmed. Oh yeah, they're warming up nicely. They're going to be just right. And the timing should be good, even with, you can see these are pretty substantial pieces of shoulder that I put
Pretty
on
big.
here. Well, you know.
I hope you're hungry, Tom.
Well, I used kind of small pieces when I did my test the other night, and my wife Eileen said she could have probably consumed the whole amount herself. So we went the different direction on sizes this time.
Well, look at this. I don't have a long stick. It's nice and round. I can put this anywhere on the grill that we want.
Exactly. You know, it's easy to work with when you're putting things together too.
I love the fire wire.
I tell you.
Only at Hooked on Toys.
Oh man. Is this driving you crazy, Tom? These aromas?
Yes, I'm
all the
hungry.
Yeah, let's finish that one off.
When are all the people coming to eat all this, Dave?
I told you, we have so much food here tonight.
We might be eating this at lunch tomorrow at work. Maybe some of our customers, when they come in, we'll let them have it, a little sample.
Well, while you're finishing that one on, I'm going to load this grill, because then we're going to be ready to go.
These are big, Tom.
Oh yeah, there we go. That's the sound I like.
Oh, I see them. Boy, this fire wire is cool though. Look, I mean.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I'm a fan.
I'm a
Yeah,
big
it's
fan.
been featured on many of our shows, that's for sure, because it just works. It does as promised.
Yeah, I think I got it loaded up.
Okay, good. Let's just flop that on the plate here with this other one, and we'll transfer it to our hot grill. So those are going to go right on the grill, and then when we come back, we're going to check each item, take a quick look at our chicken, probably give it a turn, and then we're going to prepare our fabulous Greek salad.
All right.
Well, our chicken is just about done, and as you can see, it's finished nicely. This marinade has created a really nice crust on this, and of course this marinated for almost 8 hours, and so that's permeated the meat, and when that finishes, it's going to be great. Now I'm going to have Gus show you just how easy it is to deal with the fire wire.
Let's just turn them over.
Yeah.
Ah! Oh, I'm just kidding you, Dave. That's cool to the touch, baby.
Just kidding.
Look at that. Just turn
so
these
easy.
over. Make them nice. I can put them anywhere I want on the grill. Just like that.
Beautiful. Oh man, that looks great.
We got a couple old ones here. Let's see. Do they make these anymore? Here's what I gotta do to turn the old shish kebab if I can find room on the grill. Ah! I got stuff falling off here, Dave.
Look at that.
This is no good. This is not. The lamb looks delicious, but look at all this. This is not right. Which one do you want to use? The fire wire or the old one?
The obvious choice.
Yeah,
Fire wire. Jump into the new century. Get your fire wire. Okay, good. Now everything's turning out nicely, timing out. And so really all we have to do now is finish up with our Greek salad, which again, now I should mention, if you haven't noticed already, everything was already prepared and in bags. They were marinating in a bag, ready to go on the grill. This could have been done at a campsite at Lake Wenatchee. anywhere you want to go. In your backyard or anywhere you camp, you can have a gourmet meal if you do your prep in advance. The romaine, and what a Greek salad is going to include is some chopped cucumber, chopped Roma tomato, again for that nice texture, Kalamata pitted olives, that's the key.
There you go.
Aren't they great?
Yeah, those are good.
I love them. Yeah, don't spare the olives when you're making a Greek salad. Absolutely. They're the best. And then, of course, another feature is this nice Bermuda onion. Very thinly sliced. We'll add a nice amount of that to stir around in our salad. And then, of course, feta cheese.
Yeah, gotta have feta cheese. It's an
have
acquired taste.
AmeriGas is the nation's largest supplier of propane and propane equipment. With over 650 locations all across the country, you can sleep easy knowing AmeriGas is right there to serve you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Are you building or buying a home? Ask your builder to make it propane. Make it AmeriGas. Learn more about the outstanding fixed pricing and affordable budget payment programs offered by AmeriGas.
Log on to AmeriGas.com.
Honey, you are not gonna believe this. I bought Pepsi Next.
What's Pepsi Next?
It's the new cola from Pepsi. It's got real cola taste, but 60% less sugar.
Real cola taste, 60% less sugar.
Yeah. I know.
It's unbelievable.
But this is the most impressive thing I've ever experienced in my entire life.
Oh, definitely. Let me get the camera. I've never had anything like it. My parents are gonna flip.
Yeah, they're gonna be so proud.
Introducing Pepsi Next. Drink it to believe it.
Are you getting this, honey? It's going viral.
Hooked on Toys!
If you enjoy preparing your fishing game, Hooked on Toys has everything you need to do it right. From vacuum sealers to smokers and all the seasonings and chips to go with them, you won't believe the variety of what Hooked on Toys has to offer the outdoor chef. They have an amazing selection of outdoor cookware too. Dutch ovens to camp stoves, camp tables, cookware to treat your family and friends to outdoor cooking at its best. It's all at Hooked on Toys, 1444 North Wenatchee Avenue, Wenatchee.
Hooked on Toys!
So those are our basic ingredients, and then again our dressing, which is just a mixture of olive oil, our good Mediterranean oregano, little bit of lemon, things of that nature. And again, when you watch the show, we'll direct people on which websites to find these good Greek recipes.
We're in Crete, Greece, by the way. We've flown from Wenatchee to Crete, Greece.
And here we are. Can't you just see the white stucco in the background? All right. And I should mention that the recipe calls for a lot of dressing, and you won't need that full amount to make your salad. And we'll just give that a gentle toss.
Just like my mom makes.
Oh, is that okay?
Yeah.
Good. That's going to be a fabulous salad. What a perfect accompaniment to what we're having tonight. And also, I should mention another popular side dish that we didn't prepare because we've got an awful lot of food here. A real popular side dish for a Greek meal is either a rice or a fried potato. It is very popular. And so that, if you want to have some kind of starch with your meal, those would put you in the Greek neighborhood if you added those items. So I think we've got everything ready now. We've got our salad. We've got our chicken about done. You know what? I don't eat enough lamb because, boy, the way these kebabs turned out, they are going to be fabulous.
Yeah.
We're going to sample the rewards of our efforts here tonight, and we're going to sit down to an authentic Greek meal.
Somebody go get Tom.
You'll want to be in on this. thank you again, Tom, for inviting us up to your home.
Thanks for making dinner. It looks wonderful.
Oh man, this was fun. What a gorgeous view. I can't think of a better place to sit down to dinner. This is wonderful.
Very good. Wow. I love it. The lamb's delicious.
And once again, I think I don't eat enough lamb. Isn't that fabulous?
It is.
Great
Very
flavor.
good. Thank you.
Very good. And the chicken, Tom?
Great.
Okay, good.
Very spiced well. Yep.
Looks good.
Yeah, I'm anxious to try the chicken. What in my test case. I'm Diners, and this time, authentic Greek cooking.